Blacktitanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. And remember, eagles flies with eagles. All right now, hit that like button, share and subscribe. This is Arthur Omer from the Blacktitanic. All right now, Blacktitanic coming from you. Hit that like button, share and subscribe.
Yes, you guys. Love and Marriage Huntsville rating is dropping, you guys. Let's look at what's going on. November the 12th, 2022 was 474,000. September the 19th, 2022 is dropped down to 411,000. Yeah. And then a week before that, we had in the 300,000 plus. So it's dropping and it because On Network is ignoring our cry. Carlos King has allowed the Scotts and Wanda and Mark and all those clan to verbally abuse Melody and her mom, plus, bash their innocent children. Yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville rating is dropping. And remember, we must continue on with the blackout, you guys. And remember what Miss Ann said, that the most effective way to do it, just wait till the ratings come out and then watch the show. Anyhow, stay tuned. It's going to explain to you why we had to take out a petition for this show. And then Carlo King, the executive producer, still ignored us. So you guys, as you can see, the blackout is working. So let's see what the petitions say. It say harassment, slander, physical and verbal violence, emotional and mental taunting and abuse, and lastly, verbal threats of gun violence made by one or more Leach members of the Scott family and their affiliates should never be overlooked by Discovery Communication LLC and producer Carlo Kings for entertainment purposes and a key at the expense of the physical safety. Yes, this has really been a great concern of the fans, that Melody and her mother's safety is at issue. Emotional and mental well-being is affected the cast member. We demand action from Discovery LLC and their sponsor, Carlos King, producer of the Love and Marriage Huntsville show. So yes, Discovery, you should do something about it. The fans want the Scotts to be removed, period. We want Wanda off the show. We want all the Scotts off the show. We want Destiny off the show. Don't bring no more. Not Destiny bringing her other homegirl in there. Her cousin or whatever. We want them removed, or else there would not be a show to watch. Anyway, this is the cause of On Network or Discovery LLC. Producer Carlos Kings keep ignoring all these, the harassment. He's ignoring the slander. And then not to mention, we just watched the family vacation where Melody was blindsided by the Scotts, man. The Scott, something could have went down at that moment. I'm so glad that nothing didn't go down, because we do know that Tisha Scotts have came with her shorts on, tennis shoes on, allegedly to fight male. We do know that one that has physically tried to attack male. I mean, they had to pull her and stop her. Mel's supposed to be one of the producers as well. This woman was allowed to try to make a sneak attack of Melody Cherie from behind. We want the Scotts off the show, period. We want Wanda off the show. We don't want to see Bernard coming back on the show threatening Mel to do bodily harm with Mel. So this is why the ratings is going down. Remember, you guys, continue on with the blackout, and we need to demand that they replace everybody. Everybody. We don't want no more Scots. We don't want no more Destiny. We don't want no Destiny home girls, relative. We don't want no more Wanda and all the Bestman shenanigans, because this does not represent the black woman. Wanda does not represent the black woman, and Marceau and the men's on that show do not represent great black men's, family men's. We have black excellence in our community. We have black excellence running all through the community, but black excellence is not being shown on Love and Marriage Huntsville, except for Melody and Stormy still. So here are some of the fans complaining because the Scotts are still upholding Wanda Moore because she keep bashing Melody Cherie children. Elmora Cason say, "You sound really stupid, Tisha. Children should never be a topic. But as always, you have to try and justify your mother's ignorance and yours for trying to make her action make sense. You were having a fit when they said Masu had an outside child, but you're a hot mess." So Sabrina said, "There is no justification for Wanda talking about Melody or her children. It's none of her business what Melody does. She needs to act like the adult she's supposed to be and stay out of their business." Yes, and don't forget, y'all, I just reminded you that Wanda tried to attack this woman, so there is violence involved. They have escalated. Fans are upset. They're sick and tired of begging Carlos to get these people off the show. Y'all fans are just tearing Destiny up. They won't let it go because they feel like Destiny is lying. She's lying about whether Mel was invited or not to her photo shoot. I guess it was a photo shoot or whatever event she was having. But Mel says she was invited. And then she sat down with her cousin Demi, the young lady Demi, and she told Demi that, Mel just showed up to support her. But Destiny Payton said, talking to the fans, y'all, Teresa, "Well, since folks been tagging me here we go. As I stated before, I will no longer be silent with my truth. There are two ways things happen. Production, blame it on the production, y'all. Blame your bad attitude on the production." Anyway, production arranges it. I learned that the hard way. Laugh out loud. Number 2, we contact one another and set it. Then production confirms. So then why are you dragging this about your relaunch of a relaunch at Madonna then? Production had to set it up for Mel to even pop into your shop. So now, what is it, Destiny? You claim Mel had no rights to pop up in your shop. That's what you claim. But then you pops up at Stormy with your +1. Yeah, your backup. That's it. But number 2, we contact one another and set it, then production confirms. So you had to know she was coming. Facts. I did not call anyone nor did I invite anyone. Yeah, just like you said that your cousin was invited to Stormy's place on her peace offering event. Stormy come back and had to say, hey, wait a minute. No, I did not know she was coming. Blame it on production. Now she said you can ask the source why they presented it that way. And of course, she's going to go on and blame it on production. But let me tell y'all something. This girl sat down with Demi and said that, maybe they can be cordial or whatever, she and Mel, but she'll never forget. That's right. Don't forget, girl. Don't forget how this woman gave you money to keep your lights on. That's right, girl. Don't forget how she gave you money for the custody battle. You're right. Yeah, you shouldn't forget that. But anyway, this woman said it as a negative way. Put your listening ear on. And this was
How great of a damn.
this was back sometime when Mel said they would never ever rekindle their friendship. And then when Mel sat down with her at that table, she gonna act like, oh, you love me, don't you? That was the weirdest thing. That girl is weird when she said that. Of course, Mel said, yeah, I love you, but I love everything about you. Anyway, let's listen to this where Mel say she would never be friends with her again. And listen, she can't. There's no way she could ever go back to be friends with her. Not after she disrespected her mother, called her mother a pimp, said she was pimping her daughter out. But this right here, put your listening on. Mel is sitting down with Stormy and Kimmy.
Destiny and I were able to get together, and we actually had a chance to sit down and talk. And in that conversation, I shared with her, for one, when we were all on the stage, and it was stated that, I don't know where we are. I haven't heard from her or spoken to her, whatever it was, since we rapped. And I didn't expose what I could have exposed, which was I have text messages where I was checking on you, inviting you to breakfast. You want to go to another after we rapped? So I told her I didn't like her trying to make it seem a certain way in that moment. So, did you think you and Destiny will ever be in a good place after this? In a good place? Yeah, well, not a good place. Just back to how you were.
Never. Y'all heard that.
I can't imagine y'all are at this place right this second.
Destiny knows deep down inside how great of a damn friend I've been to her. But see, the thing is, you publicly out here saying, so you gotta publicly be a different way.
And I don't know how it's gonna bode in the long run as far as all of our relationships moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because you mentioned that at this point you're not feeling all that warm and fuzzy with Destiny. You're not feeling all that warm and fuzzy with Tisha. So, what? I want to have a housewarming for Jamie. What's the question? My question is, would you come?
Destiny, yeah.
Well, the normal,
Well, there's your answer when she sat down with that woman. Like she said, production made her sit down. Well, that's what Destiny said, but she never intend to have a relationship with her. Now, she done had a chance by now to see that this woman has called her mama a pimp. Ain't no coming back, Destiny. No coming back from this.